Do you want to make your serve a weapon in pickleball? Then this video is for you. As pickleball evolves, the serve is becoming more and more important, and if you don't learn to weaponize your serve, you're gonna get left behind.
And make sure you stay to the end, because we're gonna show you a drill that's gonna help you get more power that you've probably never seen before.
All right, let's get into it. Before we hop into some tips to help you have a more effective serve, it's important to know that the most important thing with your serve is depth. Depth is created by a combination of power and height, okay? So if you can create a lot of depth, it's gonna really put pressure on your opponent. Then after depth, I would say power and spin come somewhere after that. But if we want an effective serve, we want to focus on getting that serve nice and deep. If you follow the 5 tips we're about to show you, you're gonna be able to do that much easier and have a weapon of a serve.
This first tip is a really simple concept, and it's really gonna help you generate more power. So a mistake that we can often see with serves that don't have a lot of pace on them are they're very army, okay? So whether you are serving open stance or closed stance, a way to engage more of your core and get more power is to simply turn your shoulder to face the direction of where your target is going. This is gonna automatically put your core in a position to get involved in the shot.
So now that you know the importance of getting that shoulder pointed towards your target, let's talk about some other ways to create power on your serve. It's important to know that you should hold the ball a comfortable distance away from your body and make contact with the ball in front of your body, okay? If you hold the ball too far away or too close to your body, you're gonna lose power. So a good rule of thumb is that you want the ball about like a paddle length away from your body, or if your arm was slightly bent and extended, this is kind of where you want to hold the ball. So think about it like this: if you were going to punch somebody, you would lose power out here and you would lose power in here. This is going to be where you have the most power. Okay, so again, you want to hold the ball a comfortable distance away, not too far and not too close, and this is going to help you contact the ball out front and create more power on your serve.
This next tip has to do with making sure that your upper extremities are loose. It's really easy to get really tight, but the problem with being really tight, and especially with your wrist being tight, is you're unable to really create power, because power can also come from a loose wrist and having that nice whipping motion through the shot, and you really can only do that if the upper extremities are loose.
So now that we've talked about the importance of having a loose wrist, I want to talk about lag, okay? If you want to create power and depth on your serve, you want to let that wrist lag behind. A way I've heard this often taught is to take that butt cap and almost lead with that butt cap. That's going to create lag and a whipping motion on that serve.
The last thing you want to keep in mind is about your follow through. So it's really important, in order to really get a full swing, that your follow through is going to end up kind of near your opposite shoulder. That being said, that back hip is also going to drive forward as a result of this. This is again going to keep that swing going and get your power moving forward.
So now we're gonna go over a few quick drills that are gonna help you learn how to generate more power. The first one's very simple. You're gonna drop your paddle and pick up a ball. I want you to get in the ready position like you're about to serve, and you're just going to toss the ball, focusing on laying that wrist back, whipping that ball through. If you whip too much, the ball's gonna go high. If you don't have lag on your wrist and stay stiff, the ball's not gonna go anywhere. So what this is gonna look like, you're gonna load up, point that front shoulder, and explode forward. If you just kind of get the feel of that, throwing the ball, you're gonna learn how to create more feel and power on that serve. Okay, so this next drill is really gonna help you create more power, and it's gonna help you focus on learning how to drive with that back hip. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your backside knee down on a towel or something for some padding. When you do this, you're gonna hold the ball out in front, and then go ahead and get back in that position and load back on this hip. There you go. And then she's gonna drive forward with this hip and hit the ball. Go ahead. So in order for her to create power doing this, she has to use this hip. If she's only using her arm here, she's really not gonna be able to create enough power. This is gonna be a great drill to learn how to, again, use those lower extremities and that core to create depth on your serve.
Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the PlayPickleball.com YouTube channel.
No, seriously, actually subscribe, because the more subscribers that we get, the higher quality videos we can bring you. We'll see you on the next one.